What if I told you? Someone can be murdered without anyone ever entering the room. No broken locks. No fingerprints. No signs of struggle. Just a body. And a face frozen in absolute terror. Tonight's story isn't about a killer you can catch. It's about something you can't even prove exists. A quiet house. A sealed room. And a death that left even the police with no explanation. But the most disturbing part. The detective who tried to solve the case became the next victim. So before you continue watching, look around your room. Make sure you're alone. Because after this story, you might start noticing things that were always there. This is the story of No Sign of Entry. Title: No sign of entry. The police report said the house was sealed. No broken windows. No forced doors. No footprints in or out. Just a body. Dash. It happened in a quiet neighborhood where nothing ever happened. The kind of place where people left their doors unlocked and still felt safe. That's why the murder didn't make sense. Mrs. Collider was found in her bedroom, lying perfectly still on her back. No signs of struggle. No overturned furniture. No defensive wounds. But her eyes, wide open. Frozen in something far worse than pain. Fear? Pure, unexplainable fear. Dash. Detective Harris had seen dozens of murder scenes, but this one felt wrong. The air inside the house was heavy, like it hadn't been disturbed in years. Even the officers spoke in whispers, as if they were afraid of being heard. Time of death? Harris asked. Between 2 and 3 a.m., the coroner replied. But there's something else. Harris raised an eyebrow. There's no cause of death. Dash. No poison. No trauma. No heart attack. No suffocation. It was as if her body had just stopped. Dash. The neighbors reported something strange that night. At exactly 2:17 a.m., multiple people woke up suddenly. Not from a sound, but from a feeling. One neighbor described it as someone standing next to my bed, watching me. Another said their dog started growling at the hallway. Then whimpered and hid. But no one saw anything. Dash. Harris decided to stay late and re-examine the house. Alone. The sun had already set, and the silence inside felt thicker than before. He walked slowly through the hallway, his footsteps echoing softly. That's when he noticed it. The bedroom door. It was slightly open. Dash. He was sure he had closed it earlier. Slowly, he pushed it open. The room looked exactly the same, neat, untouched. Except for one thing. The mirror. Dash. It was facing the bed. Harris stepped closer, staring at his own reflection. Then he frowned. Because something wasn't right. Dash. His reflection wasn't moving. Dash. He froze. In the mirror, he saw himself standing still. Even though he was breathing, shifting slightly. Then, the reflection smiled. Dash. Harris stumbled back, heart racing. The room suddenly felt colder. He turned away from the mirror, gasping, and that's when he saw it. On the bed. Dash. Mrs. Collider's body was sitting up. Dash. Her head turned slowly toward him, eyes still wide, still filled with that same unbearable fear. Her lips parted. And in a voice that wasn't hers, something whispered, You saw it too. Dash. The next morning, they found Detective Harris in the same room. Lying on the floor. No wounds. No struggle. Just like her? Dash, and just like Mrs. Collider. His eyes were wide open, staring directly at the mirror. Dash. The case was closed as unexplained. The house was locked. Sealed? Dash. But sometimes, late at night, neighbors say they see something moving inside. Not a person. Not exactly. Dash. Just a reflection.